Hi Scorpio, welcome to the Manifesting You YouTube channel. This is your love and romance general tarot reading for the month of September 2016. You can also check out your rising and your moon sign for more insight. And I have shuffled and we're ready to go. Okay, Scorpio, this first card is your expectations, hopes, and fears about love in the month of September. The middle card is the obstacle or the challenge to overcome. And the last card is the outcome or the realization. All right, Scorpio, so expectations, hopes, fears, very interesting. We have the Seven of Swords, however, it is in the reverse. Now, whenever we have the seven and when it reverses, this is a card that is encouraging you to let go or to stop hanging on. And so that's what I feel like you're grappling with right now, Scorpio. For some of you here, you are feeling like you're not getting where you want to go. And it's almost like you've been trying to do something in a certain way for a long time, and it's just not working any longer. It's like holding on. This person here has got their foot, they're touching the back of the swords. They're holding on to something in the past. They're unwilling to move forward. And this is, whatever this is, it could be a person, a relationship, a way of thinking, because the swords do represent thought processes. It's like this is outdated. It's outmoded. It's not, you keep having the same results. You're not getting where you want to go. But I do feel that some of you are finding it very difficult to let go and to change, regardless, even if you want to change, because this person wants to move on. They're taking their swords, they're moving forward, but they're still, kind of being held back. Some of you could also be dealing with a person that has really sly and cunning and devious behavior. And some of you are struggling with trust with this person. There is kind of a feeling here where there's a shock about certain lies or betrayal or deceit or even cover-ups or secrets that have been going on. And you might be dealing with someone who is not wanting to take the blame, is not wanting to take responsibility for their part. It's like they leave a mess, leave a bunch of chaos, and you're the one that has to deal with it and clean up the mess. Some of you might be dealing with a person that doesn't have a very strong conscience, or they just don't have a strong sense of remorse. They might have even left or fled the scene. So for some of you, it could be about holding on, or it could be someone else that has left and doesn't even want to deal with the mess that they have created. The main thing I'm picking up here, Scorpio, is that you're learning about secrets. And this could be secrets about yourself, or it could be secrets about others in relationship. And it could be uncovering infidelity or an affair. Something is being uncovered or revealed. And there's kind of a feeling of disbelief. And this could have been happening for a long time. And, you were just unaware of it. But I am sensing for some of you that there's been trust that has been broken. There could be a third party, or it's been a challenge to ignore advice or warnings about the person that you're with, that is kind of like wanting to turn a blind eye. But I feel, Scorpio, that a lot of you are thinking, are sensing something going on within one of your relationships, that you feel that someone might be being two-faced or sneaky or deceitful behavior. Maybe someone has decided to run just because things are getting tough. But I feel the main thing here is that you're realizing that what you have been doing hasn't been working, that you keep getting the same result. The definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So I feel like there's a need for, coming to that realization. Okay, so in the challenge position, we have the King of Pentacles, however it is in the reverse. Now, the challenge here, Scorpio, I feel that relationships are testing you this month. And so the challenge is going to be to stay grounded. This also is a card of feeling obsessive about something. So, you know, if you have been suspicious or if something's been going on in a relationship, it might be challenging not to feel like really consumed about the issue. This is a feeling of something is slipping through your fingers. And it's mainly pointing to some type of plan that is just not working. It's like it's an unworkable plan. So that kind of connects over here with a certain strategy that has been made. When the King of Pentacles reverses, this person is very stubborn. They're very unyielding, and they can become possessive or jealous. So what I feel is happening, Scorpio, is this could also be someone that you're dealing with. You've got a strong air energy here, so you could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, or there could be an earth sign, a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. This could be your own energies that you've been struggling with. But this is kind of someone that maybe has been insensitive to you, someone that has maybe been cold and unfeeling, and just struggling with feeling a loving and stable environment with, you know, a partner or a loved one. And you're trying to create this with this person, and maybe it just hasn't been working. If you are feeling like there's something else going on, because that's kind of the big thing I'm getting here for a lot of people, the tendency or the temptation is to become jealous and overly possessive. And, you know, if you feel like something's sneaky, it's like you want to check the phone or monitor their movements. There's a feeling of suspicion here. And you or your partner is not wanting to get close. There's kind of a distance, a coldness. This person has their guard up all the time and is also very mistrustful of letting anyone get too close. And because it's a pentacle, finances and career are kind of the main focus. So that might be taking precedence over relationship, earning money, finances, work. And someone is spending more time at work than, you know, putting energy into the relationship. You might be dealing, Scorpio, with someone here that is lacking the commitment that you want, because, you know, a pentacle is about commitment. So in the reverse, it's someone that's lacking that commitment, is also lacking loyalty. And I just feel like you're looking for something more lasting, more stable, more secure. And there's a really cold energy here. So the outcome here at the end of the month, we have the Three of Swords. And there's something going on with some of your relationships, Scorpio, for some of you. And it's building up. It's like there's suspicions there. Some people are realizing this. The plan has not been working. And by the end of the month, I feel like there has to be a conversation, communication. Words need to be spoken or will be spoken. I mean, this is the card of heartbreak. We have to talk about that. This is the piercing through the heart. And it's going to bring for some of you tears and sadness. It can be, it's a 3, so there can be a love triangle happening for some of you. Regardless, these issues are deep. We have the water here. So not only is the sword penetrating the heart, it's deep, deep waters, deep emotional waters. This can be an argument, a misunderstanding. But I feel like you're going through some hard lessons, some painful growth in your relationships. And each sword here is representing something that you've learned, something that you've discovered. It's like these are each painful truths that are kind of really coming to your realization. And I feel like what the universe is encouraging you to do, Scorpio, is to communicate about what you're feeling towards the end of the month. There's a need to talk about your emotions, to communicate about the hurt or the pain, to talk to someone, and to not keep whatever's going on bottled up inside. I mean, this can bring heartbreak and pain and grief, but it is a 3, so there is growth that's going to happen. So it's not like all of these relationships are fated, but I do feel that some relationships here are being tested, whether there's a third party, or it could just be that the truth is being revealed, that honesty and issues that have been, you know, needed to come to the surface are really coming up to be dealt with. And for some of you, it could be separation. You might be taking a break from a partner, or this could also be the past, that something's coming up from the past, and it could be years of, you know, issues that have been there below the surface. So now these issues are coming up for you to kind of work on. For others of you, this could be, like I said, from the past. It's grieving about something that did not work out. Someone could have promised you that they would leave their partner, you know, that you would be together forever, and you realize you're finally coming to the conclusion that it's just broken promises, that it's not going to come together the way that you had hoped. So the truth, something is really coming out in the open for you, and it's definitely going to test you, Scorpio, and how you're going to respond. And as challenging as this is, I feel like the advice is to just, you know, work on staying grounded and work on communicating what you're thinking and feeling in the most rational possible way that you can. If you need to talk to someone, you know, don't be afraid to talk about what's going on. And, you know, as these truths come out, you can learn about them, deal with them, and then move forward accordingly. So definitely looks like some intense stuff going on, Scorpio, this month in relationship. I really hope this has helped you. If it has, I would so appreciate for you to like and subscribe. That's going to make sure you get all the messages, the tips and tools on how to manifest and be your highest and best self. Scorpio, you are awesome. Remember that. Take care of yourself, and thank you so much for watching.